Harry, are you worried that Tom Bauer's new book is going to widen your rift with the royal family?
Was Doria Ragland in jail? Is Doria the reason for the breakup between Meghan Markle and Mr. Markle? Did Nelson Mandela Foundation pay for Harry's security and Meghans and all of those expenses for them to be there? Is in New York great with that lady with the thing? She is my hero, telling it like it is. Harry and Meghan Markle are nowhere near like Mandela. And couldn't Meghan get the message? Let go of the man's hand. My God, my God, my God. Please like, share, and subscribe, guys. I mean, Harry had to give her the hand. Otherwise, she would have stood up and probably sat on his lap. How uncomfortable is that to watch? Good morning, beautiful people. How uncomfortable is that to watch? Now, we're going to talk about something. I saw the Tom Bauer's interview with Piers Morgan. And what really drew me to it, well, the whole thing was good. But what really drew me to it was almost the last bit about Doria being completely absent for 10 years. And then she was the one who engineered Meghan Markle's distancing from her father and trashing her. And actually, I started thinking about that. And we're going to talk about this. But before I do, the Mandela Foundation is not a government organization. I think it's a charity organization. And they claim to have invited Harry to that event. Did they pay for their private airplane trip? Did they pay for everything? This is a charitable foundation. They need to spend the money where it needs to go. Paying for Harry and Meghan's trip, and I'm sure they went private. Because of course, Harry and Meghan are going to save the planet one private trip, plane trip at a time. So, and the security that they had, at least inside the UN, I saw 3 people, and they all were carrying guns. But I wonder if that security was also outside, because when I saw Meghan at that restaurant, that when she called the paps, because she must have been very upset that nobody followed her, because, it's not like the paps are chasing them or following them. No, nothing like that. The paps were at the UN because they were called in to be there, at the UN, because Mexi wanted to ensure that she's photographed. And of course, she has to go in front of Harry ahead of them. So the same thing for the restaurant. Nobody took photos of them going in. And it must have been a while because she got pictures being taken when she went out. But there was only one person who took the picture. I think it was called the Image Depot or something like that. So it's not like there was a horde of photographers waiting for them outside. No. One photographer who was outside took the pictures, and of course our Meghan knew where the photograph was going to be taken from, because she's looking straight at the camera. Now, and she doesn't look upset, does she? No, she does not. And Gloria Steinem is, what are they doing? This is really elderly exploitation and elderly abuse. It is unbelievable to see Harry talk about equality in the United States, who fought a war to get rid of them. And it's incredible to see Harry using a royal title, which a lot of people died for in the United States, to completely get rid of, and then have Harry criticize the Constitution of the United States, criticize the United States democracy. Whether he likes it or not, it works. It's one of the super democratic countries. Yes, there are issues, but But there's democracy. If he doesn't like it, he can leave. Why didn't he and Meghan go to South Africa? South Africa meant so much to him. I guess he's helping them from his mansion in Montecito. He's doing a lot. Huh? How many trips to South Africa has he taken lately? I don't think they both have taken any trips. And Meghan, I mean, she called those poor raped women in the most extreme, living under the most trying circumstances, her sister, surrounded by security, that she was going through the same plight as they were going because nobody asked her if she was okay, Meghan. Shame on the Mandela Foundation. They have just tarnished his legacy. Is that what they want? Now, this lady in New York, oh my God, this is what New York is all about. I tell you, I've been to New York so many times. I love it there. The New Yorkers don't put up with bullshit. No siree, they call it as it is. And again, there were a lot of other protesters, but the woke media is choosing not to show them because they want to perpetrate a certain image for their Harry and Meghan. But unfortunately, that image is dwindling. But I am livid that he used a royal title. And this is why I'm angry about them using the royal titles, because whenever people think of of that nastiness there, they think of the monarchy in the United Kingdom. They don't think of Harry as an individual because he used a title to do the nastiness things that she's doing. And when they do that, when they associate that, they associate it to the monarchy in the United Kingdom, they bring ill will to the entire establishment and the UK. And it can create, Parliament really needs to get their act together because Harry is causing a lot and Meghan are causing a lot of diplomatic issues between countries. And they have to be stopped. And people are going to tell me, no, Paula, because he went there as a private individual. Had he gone as a private individual, he would have not used a royal title. Now, Doria. I was from what Tom Bowers said, he spent 2 days with Mr. Markle, right? Oh, by the way, Harry, he talked about love, peace, reconciliation. Why didn't he take that day yesterday on the podium to wish Meghan Markle's father a happy birthday? Okay, let's not forget that maybe Harry and Meghan Markle are the cause of all the issues, the health issues Mr. Markle is having because of all the stress that's being placed upon him. Okay? Let's not forget Samantha Markle, who has advanced MS, and she has had to deal with hatred, ridicule, denigration from people, even now. Okay? So Tom Bowers says that Mr. Markle told him that he believed that Doria engineered the breakup between him and Meghan Markle. I can assume she did. Many people are fooled by Doria because they see her, she smiles, and she's she's like this, and she's waving, and she was holding the tears when she was inside the church. Yes, she was counting the money, honey, when she was in that church, and she could not believe that Meghan was there, and neither could she believe that she was there too. All this woman was, crying and everything was because she, just like Meghan, did not care to mingle with the royal family. What for? She had already gotten her daughter to marry him and she was center stage of everything. Yes. I am sure that when Meghan, because this woman was largely absent from Meghan Markle's life. If we see the TIG, when the TIG was ongoing, Meghan Markle could not have enough praise for her own father. At that very same UN, Meghan Markle gave a speech talking about how great her father is. She never once mentioned how great her mother was. She mentioned how great her father was. So I can see Doria very much going on and say, wait a minute, I am not going to allow Thomas Markle to be center stage in this thing. This is going to be me now, honey. This is going to be me from now on. There's no way he's going to be there because this is going to be my cash. This is going to be, I'm happy to stay behind the scenes. I am sure. I am absolute. And you know what? I do believe that Mr. Markle is right on this one. Now, why was Doria absent for 10 years? That is a mystery. I know that there's a county in LA that there is an arrest for a person under the name of Doria Ragland. And there were issues there. I know that there is an arrest for that. I know that her name is not very common. I also know there's an arrest for somebody called Rachel Meghan Markle, but the Meghan is without the H, which could have been a typo. So I don't know what that is all about, but there is one. And I understand that that if you go to jail and you do your time, you can request to have your record sealed, and they can do that for you. Because let me tell you something, 10 years not to be in the life of your only child, it's weird. It's weird. Many people, because nobody at the school know about Meghan Markle's mother. So for sure we know that she was absent from Meghan Markle's life for a long period of time, and that Mr. Markle was handling her all on his own. So I don't know if Mr. Markle is still covering up for her because, you know, out of respect and love for her. But I think Mr. Markle, come on, come clean. What's wrong with that, you know? But yeah, I do believe that Doria could have done some time. But these are all my thoughts and opinions, by the way. And I believe that I absolutely see that, because look at her. Look at Doria. She went from being on the streets, unable to pay her rent. And there's even, these are all speculation, guys, okay? There's even a claim about the house that she was living in LA, that there was some shady things going on because she wasn't supposed to inherit the house or something like that. She's pretty ruthless. She's not sweet or anything. In Spanish, there's a word for her. It's called mojigata. I wish I could. Mojigata is like a backstabber. You know, she looks so sweet. No, it's not even like a backstabber. It's like you look so sweet and nice, but behind the scenes, you are a bitch. You're a bitch. But yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? Please let me know in your comments.